It's Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. Glad you're with us. Our guest is Bill Brand. He's a member of the City Council in Redondo Beach, and I want to speak with you about energy. On many of the beach towns, we will see energy facilities, and that includes Redondo Beach. There's a company called AES Power Company that has a power plant. It's not operating at a full capacity by any stretch, and they're looking to relicense and rebuild. What's your thought about that?
Well, there's 17 of these on the coast of California. We're just one of them, and this is a very densely populated area in Redondo Beach, so we would actually like to see it retired. There's been three other power plants along the coast that have been retired. Others are going to be retired, and we'd like Redondo Beach to be one of those.
Is this the time to do that? I mean, when you think about San Onofre is in big trouble. We don't know when it's going to come back online. It's a nuclear power plant. Diablo Canyon had its issues with sea salps recently, and they had to go down. Right. I mean, we need energy. We don't want to be dependent on, quote, foreign oil, as they say. So is it time to start shutting down power plants that are domestic?
Not right now. You're right. San Onofre is having some serious issues right now. But looking out to 2018, 2020, 2022, that's the type of time frame that we're looking at. And all these challenges existed in the other areas where they eventually retired the plants. So we're looking out 10 years and hoping to be able to reestablish where we get our power.
Well, what about the jobs impact? If they actually rebuilt the power plant, that would be a boon to the economy in Redondo Beach. More employees, no?
Well, they've said, AES has said they're going to go from 50 employees now to 30 with their new plan. What would be
go down?
Yeah.
But what about during construction phase?
Well, sure, there'll be temporary jobs. What would really be good for jobs is to remake our waterfront without industrial uses on it. That would reinvigorate the business climate there, bring in new businesses, and make the existing ones down there more successful.
So I know that you are looking to have the plant shut down, and some of your voters are as well, and I believe they are supporting an initiative. Would it be just in Redondo Beach, that initiative?
Yes, it would be a city initiative in Redondo Beach to phase out industrial uses and rezone the land.
And the voters can do that. I mean, they have the power to rezone at a business that's existing. There's no, like, I don't know, ex post facto or whatever it may be.
It's US of A. You know, if the voters aren't happy with what their elected officials are doing, they can do recalls, they can do referendums, and they can do initiatives.
So what's the mood on the city council other than yourself?
Well, it's interesting. It changes.
Right.
It's hard to determine on any given day. But I'm confident eventually the council is going to come out strongly against it.
There are 5 of you?
Yes, there's 5 of us, plus Mayor Jen.
Okay, so could you literally vote today if you wanted to and say no more industrial uses?
No.
No.
We could rezone it. We couldn't vote today. We could start the process, which is what the residents are doing, to give the power company a proper phase-out period. You don't just rezone their land overnight.
You don't need an initiative. You could do it as a city council.
In fact, our staff recommended that exact thing back in 2004, and the residents are kind of teeing off on that, and that's what they're going to do.
So where does
they wish the city council would do it?
So where does it stand today? I mean, you got to get something done one way or the other, both for the benefit of the city, if that's your position, and for the company. I mean,
yeah, there's really 3 things going on. AES is going to be filing for a new license application this summer. The residents are moving. They're crafting this initiative. They expect to start gathering signatures this summer, get it on the ballot for March 2013.
I see.
And the city hopefully is going to come out strongly against or in favor of the retirement of the Redondo Beach plant. So it's going to be an interesting summer.
Could the PUC, or is it the, I guess it's the Energy Commission, could they vote in favor of it and then complicate an initiative? Or?
Well, the process is that the license application goes to the California Energy Commission, and they ultimately have governing authority over land use where power plants are built because, you know, they want to maintain the reliability of the grid. So they will give the final yay or nay on whether
what the voters say?
AES. Well, they don't normally do that. You know, in my meeting with their chairman, they said we don't normally do that.
Bill Brand, thanks for joining us. I want to thank you for joining us. My name is Brad Pomerance for Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.